everyone, and welcome back to my channel. What is wrong with me? Channel. I am doing a recreation. So this was done on the 3rd of April 2019. Okay, so a year ago, pretty much. This was only my, I think it was not many attempts at acrylic nails. I only ever did them on myself, so you know, you're talking like once every 3 weeks, so very, very early on, and I wanted to see how I've progressed, really. The funny thing is, I didn't particularly like that set to start with, but it was the one I had, you know, closest to this date in time. So that first picture is what it looked like a year ago and my skills from then. Since that time, obviously I've done an acrylics course. I'm now doing, you know, friends and family. I do a lot more acrylic work, so I wanted to challenge myself and see how I have progressed. First up is smile lines, which obviously if you've watched some of my recent videos, you know this I have not. In fact, I think that set was probably the last time I attempted doing smile lines. I might have done it since then, but really not done a lot of them. So I wanted to see how I'm doing. So I'm using exactly the same products that I used back then. So I'm using Naio Nails Natural Beige. I'm using Naio Nails Sapphire, and also Naio Nails Infinity Lagoon. So the only thing is I cannot, for the love of money, remember what that glitter was. I got a glitter very, very similar, which was in my advent calendar from Glitter Stella, which is number 5. So I decided I was going to use a little bit of that. Now, obviously, you've seen me using Glitter Bells, you've seen me using Moira. I always get a little bit caught out now by Naio colours. And in particular, this one, I forgot what of a bit of a this one is. Lovely colour, absolutely lovely colour, but it can end up a little bit patchy. So it just requires a little bit more work. You know, you can't really just paint it on and hope for the best. It does require a little bit of build-up. One thing I would say is the fact that when I did this set originally, I was using square tips, okay? These are my oval. Oval? Let's go with almond, oval. I don't know what shape I think I'm, you know, oval by the time I got to this point. And I've literally just filed down the top of it and made it a little bit of a tapered square. It's not quite a coffin shape. I was trying to make it as similar to that shape as I could. So don't deduct me brownie points for the fact that it's not square. I think considering the fact I was using an oval shape, it didn't come out that badly. So my first challenge was to try and get both the smile lines to be the same size. Yeah, I'm not going to comment on it. You lot can let me know by the end of this whether or not you give me top marks or not. Yeah, I haven't used Naio core powders for a little while. The funny thing is with Naio core powder, it depends on the colour, depends how it works. Like with Caramel Dream, that sets up really quickly. You know, you have to work like a bat out of hell with that one. Whereas I find with some of the more pinky colours, they're a bit more forgiving. Whereas, yeah, I think it is the nude colours, and the more nude it gets, it tends to be a bit of a quicker setup. I don't know why. I'm using Max Adhesion. It's the slowest monomer known to man. But yeah, they do. And I tell you what, I've been a bit spoilt with the CJP Trey sent me, because that went on like, oh, it's beautiful. Jeez, I nearly had a moment with it. It was just, oh, Whew. Right, move on. So this is the sapphire. Now, you will have seen last week I did blue velvet, which was from Glitterbels. They are exactly the same colour. I'm telling you, they are absolutely spot on. But I found Glitterbels one was a lot easier to work with. Which, now the thing is, I've used Naio. I started off with Naio. These were the products I started off with. So I think it's just the fact that now I've tried different products, I can see more of a difference. Whereas before, I've never had an issue, never been bothered, absolutely fine. Whereas, yeah, now, you know, like with the Moira ones as well, they just fly on. You just paint with those. Those are so pigmented. They're beautiful for their colours. I don't generally have an issue with a Moira colour. I'm really enjoying the Glitterbels system. So yeah, each brand, each product is slightly different to how they work. So it is a bit fun going backwards and forwards with different brands. Makes life interesting, doesn't it? It's fun. So I'm coming in and I am doing an ombre. Now, this is where, yeah, look at that big, massive mistake. Cock up right there. Duh. Jonah didn't wipe a brush properly after using the blue. There were also a couple of other issues I had with this set. Firstly, when I did it originally, it was a brand new, fresh set. Like I said, this is a redesign. I filed off the set that was on here before, which, as you know, was a load of purples. And underneath that, I mean, that was a redesign on top of a previous set. So, yeah, I had two issues with the core powder in that you can still see from underneath. So, on the ring, on the pinky finger, you'll see at the end, you can just make out a bit of glitter underneath. And the same with this, because it's got that purple underneath it, it was still showing through. So I was building it up, trying to disguise the colour, and the shape just went completely bollocks, really. Yeah. Bad Shona. Bad Shona. If I'd filed this down to shape it any more, I would have just taken off all the glitter and all the capping and everything. So, you know what? Note to self, next time I decide that I'm going to do a, hey, this was done a year ago, let's see what I can do now, I'm just going to start with a fresh set, because that's exactly what I would have done previously. I was being lazy. Well, I wasn't being lazy, it's just the fact that because quite a while ago, you will have known, I gave my hands a little bit of beating. I had some accidents with my hands. You know, I didn't cause any major damage or anything like that. But, you know, when your nail beds are sore, and I decided I didn't want to keep taking my nails off. I just wanted to leave them on and just do some infill designs, you know, a few redesigns, just to give them a bit of a break, a bit of time to just heal. And we all know I'm a lover of the redesign. Sometimes it can be literally, you know, polished job, let's have a look what we can create with that, which you've seen I do a lot on the practice hands. Again, you know, it's reusing the tips. It's coming up with a different design from what you've already got. I think that's a good thing. Modifying, expanding, recycling. Anywho, getting back to the design, I have finished my ombres, and I'm coming now in with the smile lines. Now, when I tried smile lines the other week, I was trying to be really, really delicate, and it didn't quite go according to plan. So this time I went, nope, I'm going to be messy. I'm going to make sure it's well and truly shoved up those wings. That sounds very rude, doesn't it? Sorry, not meaning to. Matron. But I want to make sure that it's well and truly covered. Now, the height of the of these walls that I created were like the Great Wall of China. I don't think they needed to be that high. I had to do quite a lot of filing down So note to self, nice high walls, yes, not quite that high potentially. But, you know, I'm really getting it up there. It's in the wings. I'm making sure that it is all covered. And then what I did, I let it set. Then I came in, I filed off the colour from the top of the cover powder and cover colour. And then I capped it after that, which I found worked really, really well. Now, I'm sorry that you didn't get my pinky finger in this one. I was out of shot. I tried a new setup as well of having my lamp there to put my hand on, so to try and keep me where I need to be. Honestly, I hate it. It's in the way. I'm not in the right position. I'm kind of twisted slightly, which has absolutely buggered my back up. So I think when it comes to me, we're just going to have to appreciate the fact that it is hard doing your own nails. Sometimes I'm in shot, sometimes I'm not. Or I need to come up with a different kind of setup. I need like a little marker. X marks the spot. But the problem is then I just get engrossed with what I'm doing and I completely forget where the mark is anyway. So, you know, hey ho. So I have now capped all of these. I have filed all of them. I decided I wanted a little bit of bling on it. Now, I know that wasn't on the original design, but I had these awesome crystals. And oh, there we go. I think I've just realised that I'm nowhere. No, I'm still not even in shot. Hang on a moment. We might get there. See, I moved the lamp because I needed the space to put the crystals on it. Yeah, there we go. I've spotted. I've spotted it. See, it's just so much more fun when you just get me fannying around all over the place, you know, in and out of shot. It's like playing peekaboo. It's great fun. I've just put my chi gel on it. Oh, words fell. I have put my chi gel down first. I have top coated over the top, and now I'm coming in with these crystals, which were from Scatter Crystals. They are stunning. I cannot for the love of me remember what they're called, but I will put it in the description box as usual, in case you do want any. See, just a little bit of something. And then we're going to come to the best part. Oh, when I've finished. Yeah, I like to look at my crystals in both angles. Oh, I would also point out on this middle finger, when I originally put this tip on, it's wonky. It's been peeing me off in every single video going, it's a wonky tip. It's a wonky tip, surely you put it on wonky. Never mind, eh? This whole set, all of them are coming off. We're doing a brand new one. I've got some new things I want to play with. So there you go. Best part of any design is the top coat. And at the end, the reveal picture is going to have, again, the picture of them a year ago to the picture now. And you can let me know what you think of this. Yeah. It's like a Blue Peter experiment, isn't it? Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you've enjoyed. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.